Hospital Clearwater Invitational, presented by EvoShield. Early Friday afternoon, getting ready for the weekend at Clearwater, and from Field 3, the Eddie C. Moore Complex in Clearwater. There's a nice matchup between the Big Ten and ACC as Ohio State takes on Florida State. Take a look at the numbers. They played in the NCAA tournament all 4 of those years. That ball's hit up the middle and into center field, and Parisian leads off the game for the Buckeyes with a base hit. The elite catchers in the sport for a while now. That's hit on the ground through the left side and a base hit. Lead runner heading for third. That's Parisian. She will make it without a throw. And what a start for Ohio State, the Buckeyes.
You know, she's a lefty, so she can rely on that curveball. But even the changeup missing up in the zone.
To third, throw's going to go to second for 1. To first, a double play, and it keeps the lead runner Parisian at third base. So Danley gets her 4th season in the program. Off the end of the bat towards right field, and that's down for a base hit. It will score Parisian. And Ohio State does indeed score here in the first. Just as it looked like Danley was going to wiggle out of this. Milliken with an RBI.
Yeah, this is a really good job. She just pokes it to right field. Good piece of hitting. Not a bad spot. Listen, that's in the other batter's box. That's not a bad miss by the lefty Danley. I think that's where you just have to tip your cap.
You know, they had a lot of health issues on the staff to navigate. That is fair, and down the line and left into foul territory. Kerr picks it up. To third base is Milliken, and Bulikin to second. He's worked only 4 innings so far this year. Back towards the circle. Danley makes the underhand toss to Amaya Ross to win the inning. Ohio State strike. At the second base, fielded by Caitlin Farley. And they get Torres hitting over 500 coming in, 12 at 22. Beecham, I mean, that's an impressive lineup right there. And it has produced early. Beecham swinging at the first pitch. He's going to drop that into left center field.
You want to be right out of the gate, but I think this is where you gain that experience.
It's out to center field. Did pretty well, but run down by Skylar Lamone. Beecham. Enfield shoots it to right field, and that is... She did not make the catch. The right fielder, Morgan Fry, had a glove on that. Came to the ground. It's going to wind up being...
Is that just from the jump, looks like she does throw good velocity.
Harp sends it into right center. It's going to go to the fence and give Florida State the lead as Beecham and Edenfield score on a Harp double.
And Kennedy Harp ready and on point for that next curveball. Coming in hot, pulls it right center gap, exactly where it was pitched.
Ellie Waycaser swings and shoots that one towards center field, and that's going to drop in for a hit. And here comes Harp for the plate. She will score on the throw down to second in time to get Waycaser. But Florida State winds up scoring. The State leads Ohio State as the Buckeyes bat in the top of the second. Ball's ripped down the left field side and quickly makes its way to J.J. Kerr in a strong single super regional round, but really had to get some great efforts pitching wise just to get there. A strikeout of Lamone for the first out, etc., just to get him to the supers. At the end of the bat to first. Go by Ross to second and to first. And how about this? They hadn't turned a double play all season, and they've now turned 2 today. Amaya Ross leading off, bottom 3 in the order for the Seminoles. And out to right field. Morgan Fry calls off Farley to make the catch. Go-to pitch in this inning. And that's hit well towards right center field. And out, home run. J.J. Kerr hits her second of the season solo shot. That's 4-1.
That's a home run.
Swinging early and often. His pitch does have a little elevation on it, but listen, when you miss over the heart of the plate, bad things happen, and she is just on time with it. Takes it right center. Talked to Coach Alameda about she's going to go with that. Try to go with that rise ball again, since that is one of her go-to pitches.
Taken right back up the middle and into center field. And Danley has a base in the 3rd straight lefty. So you have Kerr, Danley, and Torres are all lefties, and that ball shot towards right field. That is back at the fence and gone. Second of the year for Isa Torres is a 2-run shot.
It's going to be fun to watch this year.
So takes down ball 4. Back to your point, though. I mean, chances are she's not going to put up
absolute liners and still come out feeling like they couldn't help the cause.
Dak pops it up on the infield and into the middle of the first baseman, Reagan Milliken. That's the second out.
And it just being like, who is this Florida State team? I mean,
that's to right field and out for Michaela Edenfield. Edenfield's second of the year. And it has been a big innings. 8-1 Florida State.
Well, and this is a team that doesn't seem like they're going to get double-digit run ruled in this tournament in quite some time, because they're able to just completely step up and mash. And that's what you're seeing. This is a good piece of hitting. This is to right field. I mean, it just goes to show the strength of Michaela Edenfield.
Turned and then added with some pieces. And that ball's blasted. Left field, and that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs for Edenfield and Hart. 4 home runs in this inning for Florida State.
Incredible. And 4 home runs yesterday against Missouri. I mean, 8 home runs in 2 days. That's insane. And it's just kind of that bat speed, that turn on that pitch by Kennedy Harp, no doubt.
2-2 count on Halliway Kaser. Singled in a run first time up. She connects on that into left center field. Her second hit. There goes DeLong. Throw down to second base is in time to win the inning. But the ball leaves the ballpark this year. Goes in on the ground to second base. Eats up Hartley and scoots into right field.
Where this is going, obviously we have the culture and the things that we want it to be about, but who's going to lead?
Pops it up on the right side. And the catch hard.
Get frustrated, but you're going to get worse before you get better, and that's something to really think about.
That's fair. Beecham got the out at second. Really nice play by Jason Beecham. It's just not about her bat. She's got to work. Golfed out to shortstop. Isa Torres fires a strike to first to retire the side.
Home runs, like, so good.
With the speed of Amaya Ross, she might have beaten that out anyway, but we'll see how they score that nonetheless. J.J. Kerr, that home run last time up out to second base, and Quartercracks, Farley I should say, took a look at second base towards Quartercracks and said, nah. Should say did not have an RBI, but did have a base hit. And that's lined back to the pitcher, and Glowicki looks back. Skies that towards right center field, but the yard will hold it this time, and it's run down by Skylar Lamone. And Glowicki keeps Florida State off the board in the bottom of the third. And Sammy Buick, a part of that Miami of Ohio team that played in the Knoxville Regional last postseason, pops that up, and it's shortstop Isa Torres, after both having monster freshman years. To left center field, but Hart makes the catch to get Farley.
Date, I mean, with just everything she learned with Beth Torina against NC State, it's going to do a little damage too.
Well, the good thing about the ACC, it wasn't all that long ago. It was basically Florida State. And
there's some different changes that happen to you when you're throwing in 70, 80 degrees.
Jason Beecham jumps on the first pitch, and she reaches base for a third time today with her. Kinsey pinch hit in yesterday's game against Mizzou, had a base hit. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is in time. And Glowicki now basically in her third inning of relief. Hit sharply past Quartercracks into left field. Enfield re-enters, hits a line drive to second, and it's turned into a double play. Caitlin Farley catches the line drive. First 3 years in the program, getting a chance to be an everyday player in center field. Good battle there, but Apsell wins it. It's her second strikeout in college in 2024 with her environmental science degree. Wants to be an environmental lawyer. Bounces towards short. A diving attempt by Torres, but Morgan Fry has a base hit. The 2 pitch to Hadley Parisian.
It's a filthy pitch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the final score of today's game is
Florida State run-ruled Mizzou 9-1 in 6 innings yesterday. They run-ruled Ohio State 9-1 in 5 innings today. They won their first 2 games in Clearwater. They're now 6-1 on the year.
Yeah, I mean, such a good job by Julia Apsell coming in. I mean, hitting crisp mid spots. I mean, that's really the difference maker. I think for Ohio State, young pitching staff struggled a little bit against this offense, no doubt.